All right, y'all. So this is the reteach for the Neolithic Annotations quiz part 1. The first thing you need to do is find your quiz, which was posted Monday, September 14th or Tuesday, September 15th. It looks like this. And please know it is going to be due tonight, Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. So if I go to Monday for me, it might be Tuesday for you. You're going to click on the quiz part 1. And then this should already show up for you. So notice how I already did number 1 for you. Although the main idea of the first paragraph is, although the Neolithic Revolution was not as well known as other revolutions, it is the greatest revolution of all time because it shaped our modern society. So remember, we learned about the Neolithic Revolution a while back, and it was this idea that agriculture, right, farming, changed the way we lived our lives. And it changed it by first we were hunter gatherers, right? And hunter gatherers, we were hunting and gathering for food. But then the Neolithic age happened, which was farming. So yeah, I'm kind of summarizing what this is about, right? So we started farming and then we started settling down. And that's like the main idea from this part. And then paragraphs 4 and 5 are going to be about the effects of the Neolithic Revolution. So make sure that your summaries for 4 and 5 make sure that you have 2 separate ones since you need more points. Like it's better to just do both. Make sure you give me the main idea of paragraph 4 and 5 as well, right? 3, 4, and 5 are very important. And I want you to have number 2, which we're going to do together, okay? So hunter-gatherer life. The way we're going to do this is we're going to follow the main idea strategy. Remember, the main idea is the key point that's usually expressed in the form of a topic sentence. It might not always be, though. So how do we find the main idea? Step 1, ask yourself who or what the paragraph is about. Basically, what's the topic or subject of the paragraph? 2, ask themselves what is the most important information about that person or thing. And then restate the main idea in 10 words or less. Don't worry about the 10 words things. Let's just see how it goes. So make sure you always highlight your claim in pink and your evidence in yellow. For most of our time on Earth, we humans lived as hunter-gatherers in the Paleolithic era. Every day, groups of people would trap and kill wild animals, while others collected and prepared wild plants, nuts, fungi, and berries. If they were lucky and the food was abundant, they were able to provide enough food for themselves and their children. If they were unlucky, they starved and died. Okay, those are some interesting ideas. So I think more importantly, this is important, right? Most of human beings lived as hunter-gatherers in the Paleolithic era. And what's important is to know what the topic is, y'all. The topic is, I'm just going to make it green, hunter-gatherers. So just make sure that our main idea has the word hunter-gatherers in it. So what did we do, right? In hunting-gathering life, we're trying to find food all the time. And if we were lucky, we had enough food. If we were unlucky, we starved. That's evidence. In order to stay close to their food sources, hunter-gatherers needed to be mobile. They set up temporary camps, lived there for a while, and moved on when the food supply began to dwindle. For mobility, tribal units were small, just a few families, all of whom worked hard to keep themselves and their children alive. All right, so I'm going to highlight this because I think that's important because, right, to stay close to our food sources, we were mobile, which means we, moved around. And so our tribal units had to be small too to survive. So what I'm going to put here is that this main idea is that hunter-gatherers survived by moving around to stay close to our food and keep our tribes small to survive. Okay, I like that. Hunter-gatherers survive. And we can even say humans have been, spent most of our time in the hunter-gatherer Paleolithic era, you could say. So maybe we'd say to be even more specific, it's always good to be specific, Paleolithic era, hunter-gatherers survived by moving around to stay close to our food and keep our tribes small to survive. So what I like about my summary is that I have my topic. I also have stuff about staying close. So I'm not just using a few ideas, right? I'm using ideas from different parts of the paragraph. So I'm showing a summary. It's a true summary because I'm not just using like just one piece of evidence. I'm kind of like moving around here and there to get my answers. Right? Like using the idea of moving around. All right, so now it's your turn. Make sure you do the same thing here. And this one's about the Neolithic age, so I already gave you a hint on what your topic could be, right? Neolithic age. And then these are the effects of the Neolithic Revolution. So make sure your answers are good on that. And then once you've got all that done, what you're going to do is just resubmit it, or you can share it with me, but I honestly prefer you to resubmit the entire thing, and that will be the way you get credit for this assignment. So thank you very much. Best of luck. Bye.